Let's get a thumbnail. There you go. There's a thumbnail. There's a thumbnail. I can't remember what. I think I traded. I think I bought. No, I think I did a console, like an entire I just gave someone a console and I said, right, that's like 70 quid or something. I think this actually was from Console Repair London. And I ended up just offering to do a complete swap. I was like, I want to try this one day. And ended up offering to do a complete and utter swap. But wow, that's rough. I did a short on this as a meme. Oh. So the customer sends in an Xbox One S and says it doesn't turn on. Says, can we fix it? Nope. So the customer sent... Yeah. So I actually did a... So I've had this since... So... Since when? 2 months I've had this sat here. 2 months. Oh man. So I think what I did was I sent Console Repair London a picture. I said, look, I'm not working on this for a customer. Like, it's just not worth it. But I wouldn't mind trying it just for a laugh. Wow, the board actually doesn't look bad from this side. I said I wouldn't mind trying it just for a laugh, and I offered a cheap console with this as part exchange. Oh. The board doesn't look that bad, he said. It's fine, he said. This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. If I get this working, how many people are watching? That side's not that bad. How many people are watching? We've got 270 people, 268 people watching. If I pull this off and I get this working, every single one of you on YouTube has got to go over to Twitch and become a Twitch Prime subscriber. Okay? Everyone here. Is that agreed? Lick it. 50 gifted subs. Yeah, I've got enough plastics to the point where I don't need to worry about replacing the plastics though. So plastics will go in the bin no matter what. So I think task number 1 is going to be just brush some of this crap away. I don't really want to brush all of the corrosion away or wash any of it away yet, because I need to pay attention to where the corrosion is. Like round here, this is major. Like that RAM is probably going to need replacing. This entire circuit here, this entire HDMI circuit, going to need replacing. Probably be cheaper to replace the entire board. I already have for a customer, mate. This is more of a challenge. Right, so where do we start with this? Well, I think task number 1, we need to pull these HDMI ports off. Yeah, no way there's a short on this board. Take a British dump on it. I'm expecting torn traces on this, guys, because these pads are going to be weak as hell, but they've got to come off. Just realised no one can see what I'm doing on this one. Yeah, so that's why they had to come off. So one little trick to getting corrosion off the solder mask, if you add a little bit of flux, what you can do is, well, number one, I'm going to flood these pads with leaded solder. But then what I can do is I can use solder braid to scrape the board off. I actually didn't damage any pads, which is awesome. I'm expecting to be using a lot of flux here. The one thing I do like about the PlayStations is they're a lot harder to liquid damage. Right, so if I scrape around the solder mask with the wick, one thing you'll notice is it's going to act as an abrasive and it's going to clean up the what do you call it, the gunk on the board as well at the same time. Ow. Oh, solder. Oh, solder. That might seem a little bit counterproductive, but I promise it's not. See? There you go. I'm just going to clean up this burnt flux. Let's see how that looks in that area. One pad hanging on for dear life. Yeah, I did expect a little bit of damage to some of the pads, to be honest. Just purely based on the fact that there was so much corrosion. It's actually not hanging on. That was just a random piece of shit. It's alright. Ow, 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 ow. If you're hearing anything sizzle, it's isopropyl alcohol. Does it smell really bad? No, I can't smell anything yet. Just my armpits. Well, that section looks a bit better. I'm going to work on the two. These chips here are ESD boost ICs. Removing selective components. Grab a donut. Grab a donut bud, no? I grab a donut bud. Hi ho. I'm missing that resistor. Onwards and upwards. Right, probably not going to be much talking during this, but I think you all get the gist of what I'm doing anyway. I think that cat's trying to escape. You ain't going nowhere, Mr. C7B1. Oh, that looks friggin' awesome, man. Look at that. That looks beautiful. And that. And then you come down to this mess. Ha! Again, selected components coming off. It looks burnt, it's coming off. Brand new encoder time. Flow, you bastard. Ah! You still get this powered on. Well, we're going to try. Well, I'm going to try. You lot are just sitting there. Can't believe no one's helping me. Shocking. Could at least do a bit of it for me. Well, no, you lot will just want to sit there while I do all the work. I'm just playing. Just sit and drink your coffee in comfort. Cheers, mate. You're a true pal. Got a bit of a awkward pad which seems to want to play up a little bit. Okay, they should tin now. There you go. Bit of scrapey and all is good. Are the HDMI ports back on yet? No, not yet. I'm not going to waste any ports. Until I know it turns on, I'm not going to waste ports. See, I can reuse the chip, that's not a problem, but ports I can't. And good. Yep. Cool. Yeah, so that area's, well, should be sorted. Onwards and upwards. So the inside of the USB ports look okay, but we do definitely have some problems here. It's not shorted to ground though, so I think in terms of core functionality, as in just getting it to turn on, because they're not shorted to ground, I don't think I should worry about replacing them yet, sort of thing, because they're not shorted. However, that is going to be a problem, but I'm going to deal with the RAM afterwards. The RAM comes last. This, however, is a problem. So this here is one of the main 12 volt lines. Well, I need to let that cool for a second. We are working with aluminium caps here, and they do like to go bang. Is it almost coffee o'clock? Yeah, so I'll replace the console for the customer, but then this is just for the hell of it, because why the hell not, sort of thing. It's one of them, like, if you're not going to try... See, here's the thing. When I first started learning this, because obviously, I mean, I know I'm good at my job, but when I first started learning this sort of stuff, I wasn't, and I didn't want to tackle this sort of stuff because I was scared that I couldn't do it. But if you don't take yourself out of your comfort zone and you don't push yourself to the limit, then you're never going to improve. And even though I know I can solder now, I know I can micro solder, I can do the smallest components without a microscope, but there's always room to improve. And if nothing else, it's improving skills. If nothing else, it improves skills. So I would much rather push myself. Push yourself to the limit. And exactly as Charles just said, if you don't, then you never know what you're capable of. I didn't know I could micro solder until I actually tried this. But I know I'm good at my job, I know I'm good at fault finding, I know I'm good at micro soldering. But it's one of them things, like, why not just push myself? Why not push myself? Never tried it, it's scary. Give it a try, mate, it's not as bad as you think, honestly. You'll never know until you try. Give it a whirl, trust me. But I didn't know I could do this until I tried it. Like, I was watching people like Lewis Rossman, Jesse Jones and all of that, and I'm like, how the hell do they do this? Like, how do they possibly solder a component that small? Right, so if nothing else, it's just improving skills. Like, here's the thing as well, it takes practice to just be able to guide your hand under the microscope. Like, I'm going to come in with this hot air now. I'm going to flow it. Oh, you fucker. Well, it didn't go to plan. Well, what I was going to say was it takes practice to be able to just know where your hands are under the scope. Yeah, that looks a lot better. A word of advice as well, if you've got stuff like this test point, whether or not it goes anywhere from there, just wick it away and clean it up, because you don't want it eating through the board and eating through layers further on down the line. So if you just wick it away and then resolder the test point, you'll be able to make sure that it's not going to come back and bite you in the arse later on. See, that's already started to eat away. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that would have ate into the substrate and potentially shorted out two sections of the board. So just clean it up and just stop it. Like, even though it's just a test point, it don't go anywhere. Well, it does go somewhere, but it's not important that the test point's there. It's just for fault finding and stuff, and debugging. But if you just clean it up, you're going to stop it doing any further damage. You don't even need to resolder it because the solder's not needed. Yeah, have a good night, Chris. Cheers for hanging out, mate. So yeah, just give that a scrape, clean up the test point. What keeps you wide awake at 2:23 in the morning to the point where you can micro solder? I don't actually know, to be honest, mate, because I don't. It's not like I sleep in. I'm up at 8. I'm up at 8 to take the kids to school. Hey, thank you, Oblong.
Oblong Apatosaur super chatted $1.99.
Thank you for the super chat, mate. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so you see how that has eaten away at the pad? Well, if that was left, there's a good chance it could have eaten into the board and gone through the substrate if it was left for any longer, or if it was left for a long period of time. So even though that test point isn't needed, like, I don't care about the test point, I still want to make sure that I get rid of the corrosion that's there, or whatever's causing it to eat away. Sounds like super shattered. Yeah, that's why we make fun of it. So yeah, just clean it up, if nothing else. Just wick it away and just leave it as it is. Let's just have a look at the status of the 12 volt line. Still short, okay. The 12 volt short. That is going to be, it's either going to be this section here, this NCP 4205 area, which is the main power management IC, or it's going to be something along here. I'm not going to inject voltage because I know that the area is bad and it's going to be replaced anyway, so I may as well just wipe it or get rid of a majority of it and just replace the components that I've taken off. Board needs Jesus. This board needs an exorcist on it. So the reason I reflow it first and heat all of the components up is purely because I want to see what's bad, what needs replacing, and what I don't need to replace. Because a lot of this is going to be superficial, which will clean up with just a little bit of scrubby. But that is very obviously got to go. And that's very clearly got to go. But there's a lot of stuff here which looks bad, but I won't have to replace it. But that I'm going to replace because that's very obviously really bad solder joints. Same with this MOSFET, just there. These components around that MOSFET, they can all go. Okay, and then the rest I'll just give it a scrub and just see where we stand. One common area for issues is going to be the 4th and 5th trace up, or the 4th and 5th pad up on the right hand side of this chip. So you got 1, 2, 3, so you got this one, this one here usually cause some issues in terms of the pads being damaged. I can see that the resistor's bad, R9C29. I can see that's bad, but, or rather the end cap is, but the pads look okay so far, but I'll need to wick them away so I can find out. Yeah, it's hard to say really. So yeah, 4th and 5th pad up, you can see we might face a couple of problems. I can see what looks to be a break. But actually, looking at it again, oh, hang on, is that a break or is it just poor lighting? That one's 0 ohms. Okay, it's actually not broken. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Solder always flows out from that right hand side. On there, on that particular chip. Philly's a lefty, mate, yeah. Phil's actually ambidextrous when it comes to soldering, mate. I can solder with both hands. I can work with both hands. Yeah, I'm actually ambidextrous when it comes to soldering. Is that all you can do? Alright. No, I can also flow components down without holding them, look what. Ah! Maybe not. Oi, Mr. Cap. And if you ever float away again, there, Cappy, you must be sure that you want your life to end. Capacitor, move it, move it. Capacitor, move it, move it. Capacitor, move it, move it. Capacitor, move it. Oh, I'm going crazy. Crazy or just everyone else not normal? No, I'm definitely crazy. So you gotta do this in sections. You can't just wipe the thing because you never know where you're gonna be. You never know what components you need if you do. Like I have done the whole like blanket wipe and start afresh thing, and it just takes longer in the end. Like in the long run, it takes longer. I've got a damaged pad there on this pad here. I think it's just a cap though. If the board markings are correct. Oh, maybe not. Alright, the pad's there. Never mind. Alright, ignore everything I've just said. Oh, Mr. Capacitor. You're not leaving, are you? You've only just got here.
Now you are mine forever.
Forever. Now sit. Sit.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Damn it, what the? Get off my tweezers. Not that board, I will not stay. I don't want to live on this board. What the hell? Are you for real? Oh, Capacitor. Damn it. That wasn't meant to happen. I'm gonna happy slap a Capacitor. It might help if my hot air wasn't set at 480 degrees Celsius at 60% airflow. Ha! Ha! Happy slap a Capacitor. I'd be honest, mate. You know, if I actually got this going, I'd be willing to sell it, but I wouldn't warranty it. I wouldn't warranty this. I'd be like, no, it breaks you on your own. I'd probably give a month on it. Like I'd probably give a month and I'd be like, yeah, you're on your own, pal. Sorry. Okie dokie. This is going to be the 12 volt short on this MOSFET R9C24. I'll take a look in a minute, but it's a good job the mods know that Jason's a regular viewer. Oh mate, I'm the most immature prick you'd ever come across. Like, I'll slag someone's mum off, I don't mind. I'm an immature little wanker. King both looks he's doing a job, gotta pick some up. Yeah, mate, honestly, I don't know why people keep using expensive stuff, to be honest. But this stuff just does the job absolutely fine. Why am I attempting to replace components before cleaning this? All I can say about this is it's a good job. I know what goes where. It's unbelievable what a bit of wick and solder and several hours of your life can do. I reckon I could probably rebuild a full board in a day. Like in a full day, like 12 hours, I reckon I could rebuild, like if I had the parts to hand and all of the BGA chips were reballed, I reckon I could build a board in a day by hand. That's not being big-headed, I just genuinely think that's how long it'd take. Yeah, it's a MOSFET, mate. U stands for, in terms of, sorry, no, actually, it's U9D2 is a MOSFET driver. I took it off because a lot of the time when the MOSFET goes, that goes as well, so I took them both off. The part number for it is NCP5901, if you want to look it up. Right, once I reflow this in a minute, it should all put itself in. Just got to put one more 2-ohm resistor. There's some damage to the coating on this MOSFET. That's not an issue. So on the MOSFET, these 4 pads here are the source. That's still part of the source. This one single pad on its own is the gate, and then these 3 pads are the drain. So if them 3 are bridged, it don't matter, as long as the gate isn't bridged to the drain. And as long as the gate's not bridged to the source, or the source isn't bridged to the drain. There's a missing MOSFET. You can see a lot of caps fly everywhere now. Let's check 12 volts. 12 volt short gone. Oosh! 12 volt short is gone. Oh yeah! Now check out the difference compared to what it looked like earlier. Well, in that corner anyway. Ignore the little bit of corrosion around here still. Not bothered about that corrosion until well, actually, let's clean up the corrosion because corrosion can be conductive. So let's just clean that up. I'm not bothered about the USB ports if I can't get it to turn on. So obviously that's in my head that those USB ports might need replacing, and that the circuit around there needs attending to. But other than that, I'm not really that bothered for now. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to replace this section of RAM, to be honest. Which won't be tonight, because it is 3:30 AM. But honestly, replacing 6 RAM ICs, that's not that difficult to do. But if you don't have a donor board, then you're screwed. Then you're screwed, mate. Pretty much. Yeah, if I have to replace the RAM, I'll replace the RAM. I've come too far. I've come too far. We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it didn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. 'Cause in the end it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, I didn't really want this Xbox to die. There you go. Do, is it gonna work? Fan spin. That's set to auto standby. You ready? She works. Alright, let's flick a HDMI port on it. Fuck it. In for a penny. In for a penny. Why not? This is going to be the quickest HDMI install you've ever seen in your life. Oh damn it, I'll turn the soldering iron off. I haven't had a smoke for 2 hours, what the fuck? I tried so hard and got so far. Oh, I haven't got any Xbox ports. Oh shit. Oh shit. I haven't got any Xbox ports. Oh shit. I guess I better take one off for donor. Guess I better take one off for donor. 'Cause I haven't got any Xbox ports. Oh shit. If you're happy and you know we fix a board. If you're happy and you know we fix a board. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know we fix a board. Yeah, so this isn't really any special skills involved. This is literally just a case of, oh, I see damaged components, I'm going to replace damaged components. But there's no skill to this, what I've just done. Now you lot are making me put HDMI ports on at nearly 4 AM. It's unfair, is what it is. It's a travesty. Just got to solder the ground legs quickly. I'm still awake yet. People forced me to fix this. Wouldn't let me out. So now if I lose my voice again, it's your lot's fault. Ha. You'll all be to blame for me not streaming on Friday. No, I'm playing. Yeah, there we go. Might need an OC1 update. Yeah, maybe. Oh man, how is the power supply even working? Like, come on, like, look at that. Check that out. Are you serious? Like, how? It's so bad, even the plastic's corroded. Like, come on. And now the end is near, and so I close the final curtain. Yoink. Yoink. Ah. I can't believe you're pairing it on with the board out the case. There's metal everywhere. Man, shut your preaching ass up. Anybody want to hear that shit? Damn it, that mouse is dead. Guess I'll have to use the other one. And game capture. Please work, please work, please work. Boom. No. Oh shit, it's not plugged into game capture. I'm such an idiot. It's plugged into the TV. Now it's plugged into game capture. Come on. Work. Work, 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 work. Come on. Oh, it's not going to display. See if it displays on the TV. Just in case my capture card's not working. I don't think it's going to display. I think I need to replace them ESDICs. Most likely. Work, you mofo. Get on the right source, you mofo. Damn it, that's still the wrong one. Nah. Not going to display. Need to replace some ESDICs. Not really much I can do there. You will sleep. I will sleep indeed. Just double check by cleaning out the HDMI cable and port. No, 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 no. Oh well. Never mind. But hey, it turns on. Free disc. Free disc. The Witcher Wild Hunt. Winner fucking winner. It's in good condition as well. Nice. Very good, very nice. Right, I'm done, guys and girls. I'm knackered. Right, well, partially fixed anyway. It's not shutting back off, so yeah, there we go. And I got a free game. So yeah. Cool. Winner winner, chicken fucking dinner. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out, I appreciate it. That is definitely what you call a win. Look at the state of what it looked like, and then look at it now, and the fact that it's booting. So yeah. Oh. Right, thank you all. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.